Welcome to the Bible Experience, where we explore the Bible one chapter at a time. Today, we'll be diving into the Old Testament. Genesis, chapter 45. Joseph provides for his brothers and family. Join us as we delve into the stories, teachings, and wisdom within these ancient texts. Let's begin. Then Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. He cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud, so that the Egyptians heard it, and the household of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. So Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me, please." And they came near. And he said, "I am your brother Joseph, whom you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed or angry with yourselves because you sold me here, for God sent me before you to preserve life. For the famine has been in the land these 2 years, and there are yet 5 years in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to keep alive for you many survivors. So it was not you who sent me here, but God. He has made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and ruler over all the land of Egypt. Hurry and go up to my father and say to him, 'Thus says your son Joseph, God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me, do not tarry. You shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near me, you and your children and your children's children, and your flocks, your herds, and all that you have. There I will provide for you. For there are yet 5 years of famine to come, so that you and your household and all that you have do not come to poverty. And now your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin see, that it is my mouth that speaks to you. You must tell my father of all my honor in Egypt, and of all that you have seen. Hurry and bring my father down here." Then he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. And he kissed all his brothers and wept upon them. After that, his brothers talked with him. When the report was heard in Pharaoh's house, "Joseph's brothers have come," it pleased Pharaoh and his servants. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Say to your brothers, 'Do this, load your beasts and go back to the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come to me, and I will give you the best of the land of Egypt, and you shall eat the fat of the land.' And you, Joseph, are commanded to say, 'Do this, take wagons from the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Have no concern for your goods, for the best of all the land of Egypt is yours.'" The sons of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the command of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the journey. To each and all of them he gave a change of clothes, but to Benjamin he gave 300 shekels of silver and 5 changes of clothes. To his father he sent as follows: 10 donkeys loaded with the good things of Egypt, and 10 female donkeys loaded with grain, bread, and provision for his father on the journey. Then he sent his brothers away, and as they departed, he said to them, "Do not quarrel on the way." So they went up out of Egypt and came to the land of Canaan to their father Jacob. And they told him, "Joseph is still alive, and he is ruler over all the land of Egypt." And his heart became numb, for he did not believe them. But when they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said to them, and when he saw the wagons that Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of their father Jacob revived. And Israel said, "It is enough. Joseph my son is still alive. I will go and see him before I die." That's all for the Old Testament. Genesis chapter 45. Joseph provides for his brothers and family. Genesis 45 recounts the highly emotional and dramatic moment when Joseph reveals his true identity to his brothers. Overcome by their repentance and Judah's impassioned plea, Joseph sends all the Egyptians out of the room and breaks down weeping so loudly that the sound is heard in Pharaoh's palace. He then says to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still living?" His brothers are so stunned they cannot answer. Joseph reassures them, telling them not to be distressed or angry with themselves for selling him here, for God sent him ahead of them to preserve their lives. He explains that the 7 years of famine are far from over and instructs them to quickly return to their father Jacob and tell him that his son Joseph is alive and ruler of all Egypt. He urges his family to move to Egypt and live in the fertile land of Goshen, where he will provide for them. Joseph then falls on his brother Benjamin's neck and weeps, and then kisses all his brothers and weeps with them, after which they are able to talk to him. Joseph gives them new clothes and provisions for the journey and sends wagons from Pharaoh to carry his family and their belongings to Egypt. He sends a final message to his brothers as they leave: do not quarrel on the way. Thank you for joining us. May God bless you, and we hope you'll join us next time as we continue our journey through the Bible, one chapter at a time.